night whispering in the trees. It's two cities and they're only.
Okay, seem to have a different. We have another radio show going on over there in T-Rex's cave, apparently. What's going on over there? Can you let me in on some of the action? I mean, would it kill you? What year was I born? I'm taking a beating. Who we got? Conservation type Mike with the ghouls hanging out of his behind. Hey,
one of the problems with your count on the computer might be that people don't have electricity, like me.
What do you mean?
I mean, I got no electricity, so I got no computer.
Well, we're honking A. We're at 75 miles an hour or so.
Well, you might be at 76 if I had electricity.
Why? What do you count toward? You don't count two or what?
No.
Oh, where are you?
Home.
Hold on.
Home with no electricity.
You need a little electricity?
I need some electricity.
Here, grab onto something.
Got any friends over in Nitzco?
No, I got my own electricity, and I got people calling me on the telephone. Hold on. Do. Yeah, can you meet me during the break? I'm on the radio right now. Tune your radio to AM 1230 WJOB, and then catch me during the break. All right, took care of that. I hope she's cute. Hey, would it kill you? Let's go to Toll Road. Toll Road is truckless today. Hey, Toll Road, no trucks on your road.
Oh, no?
No, too much wind. They had to pull them over. They're sending them into the rest stops.
Isn't there a song about that, Blowing in the Wind?
Yeah, kind of, I suppose. We got the Peter, Paul, and Mary version, or you want to hear the Bob Dylan Zimmerman version?
I'll take the latter before the former.
I could do without either, to tell you the truth. But what's going on in your wind? Blow me some.
Well, you were complaining a little time back that there wasn't a response to this Punch 10 stuff. I think the response is out there now.
Yeah, I believe that I may have encouraged that response, which I'm very proud of.
Okay, all right.
Well, you think I had nothing to do with it, so it just happened.
Give yourself a big pat on the back.
It just so happened that I start beating them up, and then within 24 hours they start showing up cutting spots. You think that was an accident?
No, I'm not saying that wasn't didn't precipitate it, but it had been in the works for a while.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, what was the holdup?
Don't want to spend your wad too quick.
I see. Well, if it was a strategically planned move, then I suppose I could be wrong. But
just remember, this stuff's a marathon, not a sprint.
I understand that.
You got to be there for the last mile.
Well, you got to cross the finish line, or at least get in the race first, and then cross the finish line. And that's some of the problem I have with the Republican Party is that not only are they not finishing a race at times, sometimes they're not even entering. They're not even making a run.
Well, I in this election cycle, I would differ. They are very engaged. You may not see it on the surface, but
well, how about the cat that just
happened.
Wait a second? How about the cat that just died? The assessor in Ross Township or Cal Township, whatever it is, just passed away. God rest his soul. And there was no opposition. He's running unopposed. Well, he's not running anywhere now.
I don't believe that's true.
That is true.
The way my understanding is, regardless, you got to call a caucus, and if there's only one person that.
But he was unopposed.
Wants the job,
he's a Democrat, and he was unopposed.
Oh yeah.
There's no race. There wasn't a Republican that ran.
Well,
wouldn't that make a difference, Toll Road, right now, if there was a Republican?
No. In that area, I don't think so.
Yes, it would, because McDermott then, or whoever, would have to appoint someone to run only 4 days beforehand. Okay,
let me bring up another similar situation. Stroger, Weekend at Bernie's.
Right.
They elected him posthumously. It didn't matter. So I'm not saying there shouldn't be somebody at race.
You mean after he was dead? They elected him after he was dead?
Who's that? Stroger, the first Stroger?
Yeah.
They elected the old man.
Right. But he was dead.
Yeah, he was well, they said he was alive.
Maybe the dead people voted for him.
If you ever seen Weekend at Bernie's, you'll know what I'm talking about.
10-4. All right. Are you have you voted already in the early balloting, or are you going to wait like everyone should?
I am a strict constitutionalist, I believe the election takes place on the first Tuesday of November.
Yeah, and here's another. And Toro, thanks so much. I'm going to be talking to you soon. Maybe I'll get you in here and slap you around a little bit. There's lots of reasons I don't like this early voting, satellite office voting, blah, 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 because something could happen. For example, people who voted and they did the idiotic, brainless thing of pushing 10 2 weeks ago, cast a vote for a guy who's no longer with us. He gone. This guy's getting votes. Or maybe you wanted to vote for him and you went in early and you voted for him. Now he's dead. Now, T-Rex, wouldn't that make a difference to you if the candidate was alive versus the candidate being deceased? You're shaking your head yes. Isn't that an obvious situation that could arise that maybe you should wait until election day? Because are you going to vote for the guy now?
Obviously not. You can't do the job.
He might be able to do the job. I'm not saying that, but one of the many criteria of becoming an elected official is that you are alive.
That would be a big plus.
It's way up on the top of the list.
Number one.
Even for president, you have to be a citizen, natural-born citizen of the United States, 35 years old or older. Even above that, you got to be alive. You can't be dead. Must be alive. It's at the top of the list. So we have an individual out there who's no longer alive. I hate to say, in this case, I would actually do a better job. But what are you going to do with all those votes now? These people cast votes for a cat. Well, it doesn't matter because I think McDermott has decided on his own that as a Democratic chairman of Lick County, he's going to appoint the successor, or whatever you want to call it, successor to the assessor, himself. He's going to do it by himself. No caucus, no nothing. He's just going to choose himself.
Wow.
What do you think of that?